Alright, so this is like take three, and the last two things, I totally was fine with the review, but then I realized I forgot like a whole bunch of things. So, take three, reviewing Dragon Ball Evolution. Dragon Ball Evolution. Probably not everyone's favorite movie or favorite thing to talk about, but I'm going to shed some light on this thing, alright? If you haven't seen the movie, let me tell you this now. You're going to be disappointed if you're expecting Dragon Ball Z. Do not expect Dragon Ball Z. You have to expect Dragon Ball. Hence the name Dragon Ball Evolution. This was an evolution of the franchise. They're trying to modernize it, with special effects, using real people, this and that. They're just trying to keep the franchise alive and going. So, if you watch this movie expecting Dragon Ball Z, you're going to be honorably disappointed. Like, honorably disappointed, like those samurais who totally just, failed at something and just want to stamp themselves. And you're going to be that disappointed. You're probably going to want to do that after you see this, if you're expecting Dragon Ball Z. So, once again, do not expect anything, okay? Just know that this is a movie. It's a new approach to Dragon Ball. It's an evolution, hence the title. So, let's see. What can you expect if you're not going to expect Dragon Ball Z? You're going to expect, a little Goku, 2.5 foot tall Goku fighting maybe 3 times his height Piccolo. You're not going to get that. You're going to get a high school aged Goku and high school aged Chi-Chi and probably a high school aged Bulma. Or not. I don't know. And you're probably going to expect an old man Roshi. You're not going to get old man Roshi. You're going to get old man Grandpa Gohan, and you're going to get 40, 50-year-old Master Roshi, played by Chow Yun-fat. Goku, Justin Chapman. I can understand people, hating on him because he's not Asian. But really, was Goku always Asian? Technically, he's an alien, wrapped in some Chinese martial arts outfit. So, does he technically have to be Asian? I don't think so. Just because Roots is Asia doesn't mean he's Asian. I mean, biggest example, you have Setsuna Seiei. He's what was he? Mediterranean. Middle Eastern Asian or something like that. I don't think he's Asian, I mean, he might be because he speaks Japanese, but the character technically is from the Mediterranean. So, I don't know. Let's just go on. Like I said, don't expect Dragon Ball Z. What else can you expect? You're gonna expect probably, the waves and everything. Definitely don't expect that. If you're looking for beams, I think honestly, if they pulled that off, it would look too corny. I think I like their approach of the GM particle-looking thing, airbending. They called it airbending throughout the movie. It was cool. I think if they, the last. Never mind. I'm not going to spoil that. But if you're going to expect any big Kamehameha beams, don't. Okay, just don't. I didn't expect anything like that, so I wasn't disappointed. There was a lot of this movie that I didn't expect, and so it leads me to not being as disappointed as a lot of people are. A lot of people, they see this movie and they're expecting so much. They're expecting it to be, dead on Dragon Ball Z, but what they don't understand, what they don't see is this is just Dragon Ball evolving. There's already a sequel coming, and it's planned to be a trilogy, so I'm assuming the next one is supposed to be Dragon Ball Z, and the last one would probably be I don't know, something. It shouldn't be GT though. So I think it was the acting could have been better. I think the dialogues were. I think people are definitely going to complain about the dialogue, but then you have to also look back at where it comes from. The dialogue is definitely cheesy. It's corny. It's not something a normal person would say to a normal person in a conversation. So I think they tried too hard to match that. I think they could, but I think they would have been better off with just, talking like normal people. But anyway, so that was, there's this and that. The fight scenes, I think there could have been more. That's one thing that a lot of people didn't like that I didn't like either. There could have been more fight scenes. This wouldn't be Dragon Ball without the fight scenes. There was just a glimpse of the tournament. It wasn't too much of it. There could be a tournament in the next one. Who knows? They're probably saving it for there. But as for all the light I'm going to shed, I'm just going to share my opinion on it. If you have to watch this, like I said, look online. Wait for the $1 DVD rental at Lucky or whatever, the red box thing, wherever you guys rent it from. Or if you have to watch it on big screen, go like a big, not a big, but like a little speakeasy theater, where they kind of sell drinks and food while you watch it. You'll probably enjoy the movie a little bit better that way. I think between bad, okay, good, and must see, I think it's a fine line between okay and good. The acting could have been better, the special effects were nice. The movie wasn't that long, but then it wasn't that short either. There could have been more done here and there, but I think they're probably saving it for the sequels, so, I'm not hating on it as bad as a lot of people are. I'm a movie enjoyer. There was bad movies out there that I enjoyed watching. But in general, I think this movie could have been better. Though I think they're saving it for the sequels. Who knows? But overall, between good and bad, I'll just give it a C. Just a straight up C, not a C plus or a minus, just a C. Ooh, just a C, like my last name. But yeah, I think that's it. That's all. That's probably all I have to say about the movie. If you haven't seen it, I suggest you go watch it in the 3 ways I told you to watch it. Rental, online, or cheap speakeasy movie theater. But I wouldn't watch it at like a Century or an AMC theater at all. $10, nearly $10, is just not worth it. I watched it online, so I don't know what I have to say. I'm probably gonna watch it again to see, where I'm gonna watch the movie again, and I'm gonna watch the Dragon Ball episodes again just to see where things tie up, and then I'll probably change my opinion about it later on. But I think that's it for this review. I'm definitely gonna do more reviews. Transformers: Revenge of the Fallen, Star Trek, Wolverine, Terminator, Salvation. Yeah, gotta start doing movie reviews since the amount of model kits and stuff that I'm gonna have are gonna cut down soon. So anyway, I'm not a fan of Star Trek. I didn't really mention Star Trek too deeply. I'm not too big of a fan of Star Trek, but I know what you guys are a fan of. Yes. 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 Stay tuned for that review. Thanks for watching.